Alright, I need no one to freak out, but I kinda dyed my hair. Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Camera's a bit bright. Is it just me? A little bit.
Sark himself just subscribed. Oh my god, is that like Lambent Mara? Is she actually live? I feel like I haven't seen her in ages. She's like my favorite streamer, dungeon master, co-worker, subordinate, god gamer aside from avoiding acid in TV.
Calling me out.
When bashing is angled, friend. And now I get to say hi. So, here goes nothing. Hi. Mara. Hello. Bonjour. Hola. Also, I am freaking out about the new hair. Panic. Suja_cube_ just subscribed. Hi pretty girl less than 3.
I love you both. That was something, yo. Stream attention master coworker subordinate. Love you too. God Gamer, aside from avoiding acid-to platforms when bashing is angled, is really calling me out. You're calling me out. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, like, because of my black outfit, maybe it... But yeah, it's, I made it a dark, dark brown. I guess it's about the shade as you have, Jamie. Maybe tending more to black, but still. Hi, Sarge. Hi, Sugar. Hi, Jamie. How you guys doing? Welcome in. If you want, by the way, I can send you a picture as well, Jamie. So, no problem. Just a quick heads up. I have, forgotten to unload the washing machine. But I actually have a call duty from work. So if needed, if the phone rings, chances are very small, but the chances are still there. If it rings, I need to stop stream for a sec. So just so you know. Level 5? What do you mean? I'm doing well too. A little bit of a cold going on, like I have a little bit of a sore throat. Sometimes I cough. Level 5 and what? Yeah, like... Oh, and Dungeons and Dragons! Yeah, sorry! Like... I am now not Dungeons and Dragons mind orientated. I am stream orientated. I'm sorry that I don't see your hair color well. From what I can see, I really love it. Wait, what do you mean, Jamie? What happened? What is everyone to... So, am I not live? Is something going on? Looks fine. Okay, then you just said you were having a cold, man. Oh, sorry. I was like, stream. But yeah, just a little bit. Like last Friday, I had dinner with a few friends, and I think, like one of them was feeling a little bit coldish, and I think she might have given it to me. So I have a little bit of a sore throat, and when when I wake up, I have like a lot of buildup, and it's disgusting. So, don't you love getting gifts from friends? Totally. I absolutely do. Speaking of gifts, my birthday is coming up, you guys. So that means I was going to do miniature paint on stream, although the miniature is like this big. But still. It's coming up. It's only a little bit over a month away, like a month and a week. So yeah, really excited. But how is everyone? Oh. Nice. Yeah, level 5 is great. You get so much stuff. Okay, so for those who don't know, Sugar Cube and Sergeant's Health are actually members of the D&D table I run. And last Saturday we had a session and everyone went level 5. So yeah. Thank you guys for the hype train. It's just concluded, but still. Experience or a getaway than gifts, right, Mara? Honestly depends on either, but yeah, I do like making memories more, but there are still a lot of things I really want, so I'm a little bit of both. I don't know if you have noticed, but I'm kind of materialistic. But I also like really experiencing getting away. Like, Sugar Cube and I actually, for my birthday, going to the sauna, getting massages together. Oh my god, the only problem is if we go do a getaway to Italy, I might never return to the Netherlands. Which is an issue. But how is everyone doing? How was your weekends? Well, I know Sugar starches really, because you spent 90% of your weekend with me. At least Sugar did. Because last Friday, I went to Germany shopping with Sugar Cube, my mom, and my 2 kids. Suddenly, I gave Sugar also kids, our kids. We went to Germany shopping, and then she actually dyed my hair. She also did my nails. And on Saturday, me, my husband, Sugar, and Sarge actually went to a place called Arsen, where El Fair was at as well a few weeks back. But we went to like a brewery there from the Dutch brewery Hertog Jan, and got a tour for my husband's birthday, which is in January, but still, it was really cool. The guide tour was amazing, and it was really nice. And my husband had the imagine the guy sipping beer with husband. Exactly, husband at the time of his life. And then we went back home, and then we ate together, the 4 of us, and then also my kids came in, and they stayed because afterwards we had Dungeons and Dragons. And then on Sunday, so I usually meal prep my breakfast and my lunches. And I was very used to doing that every Sunday. So every Sunday I would be stuck in the kitchen, right? But my mom actually gifted me a slow cooker for my birthday already. Because I could use it today instead of next month. So I got this meal prep recipe book that makes meals with servings like 10 to 12 portions. So I make it. It's, you toss everything in a slow cooker, forget it exists for like 6 hours, and then put everything in little Tupperware bins. It's called like that. I put those in the freezer, but because I only work 3 times a week, I last a week and a half with the entire batch because my husband also eats from it. Or longer if on Thursday I make something else, for instance, so that I would only take that on Monday and Tuesdays. So last Sunday I was actually like, I meal prepped my breakfast on Friday because I was out, and I still have enough to last me 2 days. So I'm gonna meal prep tomorrow. But last Sunday I was like, I have nothing to do. What am I to do with all this free time? So I panic cleaned the kitchen. But still, my kitchen was really nice and cool. And during after dinner, my mom came over with a niece of mine and her boyfriend, and we played the game Wingspan. So it was cool. Eat every day the same then. Well, not every day, because like I said, I only bring those meal preps with me to work. I do eat everything every day. I eat the same breakfast because 1, I really enjoy it, and 2, I am a very lazy eater. I eat when it's, like convenience. So if I meal prep my breakfast, I actually have I have 0 time that I spend in the kitchen making my breakfast. I do everything the same for lunch when I'm hooked on something. I know it's everything. Exactly. I have that with like this this Dutch like celebrity person, Miljuska, made like a breakfast bars, as she calls it, although mine come out very slushy. It's still, it's still nice. But so you can make that for like 6 days in advance, and I do tend to last only 5 days. For instance, on Wednesday, I sometimes also eat it for lunch because I don't trust it to last the entire 6 days. So, but it's really nice. It's really good food. It's so good. It's so tasty. And on Mondays and Tuesdays, I've kind of forced my husband to cook, because it's the only 2 days that I have to work the entire day, and he gets home an hour before me. So our grocery store, the Albert Heijn, actually sells these like pre-made packages. I say pre-made because they are like boxes filled with vegetables and greens and everything, sometimes pre-cut. And all you need to do is maybe add like chicken, prepare it yourself, and it can be done within 20 minutes. And it's very easy, so my husband doesn't have to ask me 1,000 questions because he needs to make the food, even though he still did today. After I explained to him a couple times that we were eating yakisoba tonight, he still checks in and said we are eating yakisoba, and I was like, guy. But yeah, so he bakes that on Mondays and Tuesdays, so I'm very grateful for that, because that really takes the stress off of me, because otherwise I would like barge in home, push the kids away, start cooking, have everything done in 30 minutes, then, you know, like eat it. On Mondays when my mom still works, because she's now she's taken a sick leave. She is, by the way, she is beautiful, but like on Mondays my mom had to leave at 7:30, so I'd get home at like 5:45, 6 p.m, meaning I had 30 minutes to cook and eat and get my mom out of the door. So it was really stressful all around. So if my husband at least starts cooking when he gets home, it already takes a whole lot of stress off of me. And he has been doing that since like last week. And it's nice. Just take off most of the time, so 2 times a week, or 50-50. I do the preps and he does the rest. Oh yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, if you want to make sure that it's safe to eat, right? So if you can't really see if the, like for instance, pork, if you eat that raw, you get very sick. Or chicken, right? I mean, like cow is a little bit less, because otherwise, you know, you got beef. But beef stick, but we don't. Yeah, no, I do understand what you mean. So it's really smart that you have this system going on where you prep it, you know, so that he can bake it, so that you both are sure that he doesn't have to put a lot of work in it. And you can still help around, and both of you can eat safe. So that's really smart. I'm proud of you for doing that. I saw your message, Sarge. I'll have to look into that. I can do it right now. Okay, so we're going to change the subject to Dungeons and Dragons. So Sarge asked me the question about magical guidance. But what source is that from? Is it Tasha's? Yeah, it is from Tasha's. Tasha's. Sorry. Well, I said if I have the book, it's allowed, so tap to your inner wellspring of magic to try and conjure success from failure. Check that fails, you can spend 1 sorcery report. I'll allow it. Sure. DMing while streaming. Yeah, no, it's okay. I like it. I honestly, I like it. I approve. So yeah. But tonight we're gonna continue off with Ocarina of Time Master Quest. So let's dive in. Load game. No, it's not Super NES. I need the Project 64 to bribe you some more later. Why? Miguel's half listening. He likes DD. Oh, nice. Should I tell you about our last encounter? Or the current, like, let's call it a story arc? Oh. Hey. Ah. Honey, don't worry. I got you. This stuff should be rewarded. Wait, I thought it was the other way around, that you were going to, like, punish me for giving her good stuff, and that you... Yeah, exactly. Magic items way weak to it. Honey, I got you covered. Be patient. Maybe some extra gold. Did your dad not give you, like, a boatload of money? I even forgot from the top of my head how much he gave you, but did he not give you a lot of money? And technically, if you in-game would go back home once a month, don't you think you would get a boatload of money every time you visited? Because it was your monthly allowance? You're such a dick. Alright, so current story arc. Let's go with that one. Okay, so currently our party is so this is completely homebrew, right? So every place that I'm gonna mention is made by me. I might be filthy rich. Yeah, you are. How much did Dad give you though? Was it the 5K? Or like 2.5? I think it was 2.5, right? Nah. Oh yeah, he gave me 10, right? Stingy. I was like 2.5. Oh yeah. Only like that. Yeah, just out of the blue. Here you go, boy. No, so our party is currently on their way trying to see if they can save the queen. What to tell about your session? Or no, I did. So our party is currently, they came from a village called Byria, where they had an encounter with a group of creatures from the Feywilds called the Wild Hunt. They were talking to, for instance, the dad of the best friend of our sorceress, Lara, and he is very sick, but the rumors were that the queen of the dwarven kingdom, Himdall, was also very sick, and one of our other characters, Dervag, wants to regain his home, right? So his home got taken over by orcs and hobgoblins, and the party also needs to get into the Underdark. So in order to do both, they need an army, which was technically promised, but the king was at that moment pretty occupied because of a civil war that was coming up. So they decided to go to Himdall to see if they can still get the army, which, you know, the king kind of promised. But the king is very occupied at this moment because his queen is dying. She's very ill. And Alara noticed that this sickness looked a lot like her best friend's dad. So the dad's name is called Solvar. Like the sickness is kind of the same, so they were researching to find out like what could heal it. Zephyr, the court wizard, actually said like, I need a certain type of flower. They went to the library. I'm doing like a very short version of this because a lot happened. There was a man from the church and he gave visions and yada yada. So, but eventually they went to the library, found the corner of books in forgotten languages and or rare languages. And in one of the books that was written in Celestial, which our scribe wizard Pazel can read, was describing the flower that they needed. Because of the vision, they knew which flower they needed, and well, they got back together on the inn after discussing also with the father from the church about the flower, and he said it was like a sacred flower, but it was only mythical because it was a tear. So we're talking Tyr, Tyr, the god, and then his tear, so Tear. So not to be confused at all. I know, I'm sorry. And so one of the members, Kyle, went like, wait, I know that. Kyle's an NPC in this case. I went like, I think I know where that might be. And so they actually convinced the king to use the royal cartways that goes through the mountains, saving them about 10 days of travel time in total, and head towards that cave. And so last session they got to the cave, found the flower, but also found 5 guard drakes guarding it. And so, but they were like not aggressive. They were curious and hesitant because to enter the cave, you needed to have like pure intentions. So if you went in and your intentions were not pure, this is why I texted all my players, like, watch your character's intentions to make sure, like, that they wouldn't change their answer based off, you know, like, everyone reading it. Only one character did not get in because he was like, yeah, I'm gonna take the flower and make money of it, you know, like, passive income goes brr. And, so he didn't get in. The others did. They found the guard drakes, and they were very hesitant because they already, you know, everyone in the cave already passed the first check to see if they're okay. So they were hesitant. One of them was really like protective and aggressive from one area where there was like a tunnel behind him. But there was one who was more lenient, and then Alar used Draconic to talk to the creature, and like it would confirm whatever she asked of him by nudging her like in the side. She was constantly going like this, you know. So in the tunnel, when the tunnel left, went to a room that was like filled to the brim with these flowers. So she gathered 3 of them. And now they're on their way back to bring the flower to the court wizard to see if he can make a cure. And if yes, then I know that they want to see if they can get an extra cure for Solfar. So yeah, Doggo Drakes. Yeah, he was cute. The Nudgy was adorable. Yeah, it was. It was. You did great, because I had a battle map ready, and I had miniatures ready for the potential battle encounter, and then it never went to a battle, so that's good. So yeah, that's what we're up to so far. So currently we're going to see if they are indeed successful in curing the queen, since she was really, she did not have long to live. They were like, if they would take the long road of 14 days, they would come back to a very dead queen. So let's see if she's still alive when they get back, if the cure works, how soon it will work, etc. And if they can use the cure for their friend. But I'm also interested to see if they can find the source of this affliction. He likes it. Thank you. I worked really hard on it. So yeah. That's basically it. Currently, at least. Say something which has SM lately, but I just non-playable characters. So everyone plays a playable character because they literally play their character, so PC, and an NPC would be like a shopkeeper or a traveling companion, or, you know, so the king is an NPC, the queen would be an NPC, the court wizards, if you saw a guard or spoke to a random person, we would call them NPCs because they are controlled by, like, in game terms, they would be controlled by the computer itself. So in this game, in Legend of Zelda, Zelda would be an NPC because Link is the playable character in this game. Get it? He'll go for a smug on us about the mysterious disease origin. I would never. Never. Yeah, I need to. I wonder if Saria knows anything about the other spiritual stone. Oh yeah, you can actually like. Again, going to watch you while listen. Okay, thank you, no problem. I hope I explained it right. You want to talk to Saria, right? Hell yeah. Jamie, This is Saria. Can you hear me? Are you collecting spiritual stones? You have one more to find. You mean the spiritual stone of water, don't you? The great Deku once told me that King Zora, ruler of Zora's domain, has it. Do you want to talk to Saria again? No. No, I'm just saying that if you don't, people might get sick again. Which maybe is fine, depending on who gets sick. Did I get stuck in anyway? Yeah, apparently, because someone in Rodencia is actually kind of sick. You're probably dying, I mean. But it's fine! Hoo-hoo, looks like you've gotten bigger and strong already, Jamie. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Hoo-hoo-hoo. No, he was actually from an entire different universe. Canonically speaking. Otherwise, I'd have to place my world in my previous DM's world. And, I was not interested in that, really. Oi! Fucking hell. Come here. Oh, actually, fuck him. I really wonder what Christian would think of him, though. It's very weird to play my husband's old NPC, playable character, but because so much time has passed for him, it also is not that hard, really, because I can just say that, you know, like, time and trauma has changed him. Me too, no idea. He might be rude in the beginning, though, but don't kill him! Sarge's character, Christian, has a tendency to go, like... if they're rude to me, they have to die. Which is hilarious. Like the King of Belwick, there was this lady in the golden armor. All of these characters have to die because they were not nice. Including like an innkeeper or tavern keeper in Newport. Was a little bit rude because a Christian insulted his wine and now he has to die. And then we've got, what else does he need to kill this? Hated the guy. He just wanted to give you his wine and you were rude about it. Why does he have to die? If you'd have to kill anyone that's rude, then why doesn't Christian go kill himself? Obviously, please don't kill yourself before I get cancelled, yada yada. I mean, Christian was rude to him. And what else? We have, oh yeah, you almost had Zephyr Graves, the court wizard, on your to kill list, but then changed your mind because he laughed at one of your jokes while he was fucked up in his brain with anxiety and stress because the queen is dying. Zephyr is big? This is rude to Billy. He just talks down to his lesser. Well, technically, have you been rude to Afira? We hear a bad word about Zephyr. But the King of Belwick is evil because he told you all to get out of the castle because it was a place that needed to be investigated. After, you know, there were a bunch of children locked up in this fucking basement that he did not know about. Exactly. Very charming fellow. Look at his basement. Also has teeth and stuff with secret reports. Can't a man have hobbies? God damn it, Christian. Hagleidun. I have too many rupees. 200 rupees for a fish! Never mind. I'm good. Hobbies, right? Sick fish. 200 gold pieces! I literally cannot hold that much. Just for the fish. I'm sorry. The hobbies was obviously a joke though. Don't hate me. Free Nemo. But I was then actually planning on feeding Nemo to a bigger fish. He wasn't the one who locked them up though. That was Ashbourne. Well, the doppelganger, by the way, but yeah. Children yearn for the minds they do. Honestly though, that was a joke. Like, I sometimes see on Instagram like girls pretending to like kill their husbands and can a girl even get a hobby or something like that, you know? But it was Ashbourne who locked up the kids. I wanted to turn the camera. Girls should be able to lock up their husband. I said kill. But yeah, sure. Sly. Yeah, literally. Yeah. What a graceful dive. Please take this. Yay. Nay! I pressed B. It is. I'm not interested in your stupid game. I pressed B. And then my dog stepped on a B. Later. Every time I go through this exit / entrance, I am always reminded of how they actually wanted to like place a fairy's fountain that way, but changed it, but it's still there in the code. Yeah, I know, like, next Saturday we're gonna play, I got distracted for a second, I'm sorry. So we're gonna play, like, a one-shot my husband's gonna run. But I am, once again, very excited to play Dungeons & Dragons. Next Saturday's Crime Day. Yeah! And he constantly goes, remember that you're going into a high security prison. Are you sure you want to bring a sassy character? And I say, shut the fuck up. It's my game. My character, I mean. Your game. My character. Well, okay, but remember, you're going to a high security prison. And I was like, yeah, and maybe I'm going to need Fireball, which I don't have, but still. Oh, this letter. It's from Princess Ruto. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabu-Jabu? That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu-Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger, Ganondorf, came here, Lord Jabu-Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. Of course you'll go find Ruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu-Jabu. I'll keep this letter, you keep the bottle it was in. Take it respectfully. Please find my dear Princess Ruto immediately. Zora. Okay, now comes the most annoying part in Zelda video game history. It takes forever. And we're done. Almost landed on rocks, but okay. You got a fish. Justice for fish. Okay. I'm going to do the opposite of that. I'm sorry. What did you have for dinner, though? I had yakisoba, and it was really good. Chicken wraps and bacon with onions and bell peppers from the air fryer. That sounds really nice. Sounds really nice. Someone sent me a video. Go check it later. Ooh, nice. Welcome, Jamie. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Let's fucking go! Aurora's Wind. You will teleport to the warp point when you first set it up with magic. Remember, you can use Aurora's Wind only in dungeons that have a dungeon map hidden inside, okay? When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Later! Alright. So yeah, after this game, we're gonna do the Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, 3, and then Donkey Kong 64. If you wanted to talk about me dying in 2D platformers, get ready for that one annoying fucking card level in Donkey Kong Country 1. save. Hello, I brought you fish. It's very cold here, by the way. Live a long and happy life. Yeah, about that. Maybe not. You saved them from drowning. Only to get eaten. It's very cold here. So blanket Mara's on. Why are there cows in the walls? I have several questions. I don't have my... Moo! Because beef is tasty. In the original game, there are no cows here. Why are there cows here? Don't you eat beef? I do, but like I said, it's not here in the original game, so it's kind of weird. I really like this hair color. So pretty. Would have been kind of funny if they went like, one cow speaks the truth, the other cow lies. What's that? That's what she said. What's that? Guess nuts! It's a dark and mysterious. JB, stop. Apparently they can. And 5,000 other questions I have. I ate a salad once. There, it almost looks like that cow has an extra limb. Oh, it's his tail. They almost made Lord Jabu-Jabu like a horror game. Fuck Nintendo. Baba Mama, you found the compass. You mean his ass sticks out of the wall? Yeah, but like there is a little something sticking out of him. He is sticking out of the wall, but there's also something sticking out of him, like from his hip. And apparently, no wait, like do you see that? His tail is floating in midair. Ass cow. I'm not sure this cow has an ass anymore, though. He might be assless. Poor thing. However, will he take a shit now? Yeah, they did! Nintendo's creative, right? Absolutely. Very Japanese creative, might I add, but still very creative. Is there also Master Quest of Pincho's Mess? Not that I know. Honestly. Not that I know. But we can always make that sort of ourselves. I mean, I can make the Majora's Mask game in such a way that like every door you enter is exiting into a different region than it should. Who's the cutie? She is underaged at this moment. It's Ruto, the Zora. Who are you? I am Ruto, princess of the Zoras. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I never asked anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me? I don't care. Anyway, I can't go home right now, and you get out of here, understand? What do you have with sassy bitches, though? Are other people looking at your Twitch on laptop or something? I want you on some of the time when I'm typing on my phone through the app. I don't have a keyboard. I'm not sure. Oh no! I usually watch Twitch on my computer. Stop. Okay, go. Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabu-Jabu's belly since I was little. You're still little. But Lord Jabu-Jabu is very strange today. There are electrified jellyfish and strange holes around. She's a perfect example of a girl which you don't want your son to come home with. Absolutely. There's a skank! Oof. On top of that, my precious stone was... But that's none of your business. Anyway, you go home now, understand? You're that worried about me? Then I will give you the honor of carrying me. However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You'd better believe me. Why is she back? Oh, naked? Did you mean naked? It's Zora. They're fish. I guess being a Zora means clothing is optional. Oh. Damn it. He knows how to treat a lady. Yeah, by putting him on his face. Her. Putting her on his face. And to... Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. I'm still gonna ditch her though. Bye! Yeah, in coming back to the is there a Master Quest version of Majora's Mask? No, but we could create one, and that would be cool too. It's like we could get distracted by all the noises. But yeah, we could, so we could either grab Ocarina of Time or a Master Quest and then randomize the shit out of it, or we could randomize them together. Like what Majin Phil does, except, I am not known with the cheats and everything and the hacks and stuff that you can do, like jumping at a certain tempo, or like using a bomb to get a little bit more of reach and stuff. So I would try to create a logic one, because they talk with logic and non-logic. I would try to create a logical game play, so to speak, so that I would actually be beatable, or at least we can enjoy it for as long as possible. Oh, it says there's another ad coming up. Jamie, heads up. Really getting annoyed by the sound of that spider, by the way, and I have no idea what... I have the boomerang here. Okay, cool. Thanks. It's behind this fucking stone, of course. I'm an idiot. Which I don't have the ability to remove it, I mean, because I don't have the sort of time yet. A little bit, but we'll also play randomized ones. It should be in 1 minute. At least according to my Twitch schedule thingy. But yeah, me too. I'm really looking forward to, like, Donkey Kong games. Oh, we're here. Okay. But what I could do is we have the list, right? With, the random picker wheel list of video games. I could add, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, slash or plus randomizer in there. Wait, that was... It says ad starts in 20 seconds. I could do that. Hang on, let me grab the list notepad. Let's change that to OOT/MM/both randomizer. All right. Do we put in Mystic Quest in here? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Because I still want to show you the rage I have when it comes to Mystic Quest's final boss. But a game needs to be in the list for me to, you know, show you. No, let's save. Alright. Too high. I will wait. I got you, fam. Don't worry. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read, but she's very angry that we left her behind. But I can't really do anything here so far. Did I forget anything yet? Ad break ends in 20 seconds. Beep. Yay, welcome back. Alright. I'm really confused as to what to do at the moment, but, you know, we'll see what we can do. But you wanted to see the list. Well, that's no problem, of course. What I can do... is sneeze. And then I can do... No. Hang on. Whoop. I think. No. gonna do this. Cut her up a little bit over here. And do whoosh! Ta-da! Mrs. Santa checking her list. You're old. I'm younger than you are, you bitch. But this is the list. So we at least have aged like a fine wine. Yeah, you keep saying that, but still don't believe it. But we've got the Ocarina of Time / Majora's Mask / both randomizer. We got Donkey Kong games like Country 1, 2, 3, and 64. Then we've got Mario 64. We got Banjo and Kazooie, A Link to the Past, Yoshi's Story, which did not age well, by the way. I tried it not too long ago. It did not age well. But still, we're gonna try it. Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario Bros. 3, Pokemon Puzzle League, because that game is absolute bae. We got Paper Mario, the Oracle of Ages and Season games, because we got Chrono Trigger. We got Super Metroid. We got Secret of Mana, Tales of Fantasia, Terranigma, Link's Awakening, Minish Cap, Echoes of Wisdom, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom, Lufia 1 and 2, and then Super Mario World 2, and Mystic Quest. Oh yeah, but usually you call me Sour Milk, so you can shove that compliment right back up your ass. If not, I will miss this evening's already. Me too, but then again, like, only Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom had me at like 90 hours to 100 both. We stream for 2 to 3 hours per week. I think it might take a while before this list is done. I aim to please and not be cold. Because one thing's for sure, ever since I started losing weight, I have been cold 99% of the times. I am living underneath 2 blankets currently, both my winter blanket and my summer blanket. My husband only sleeps beneath the winter blanket because that's good enough for him. But underneath both blankets, I still sometimes get very cold. I don't know where to go, though. What the fuck? So I hit both the cows. I can't really drag her along with me because the door otherwise won't open up. So I need to find one of those tentacle-based mom thingies. Fourth season blankets, and I have a teddy duvet. It's a right on which. Nice. Sounds like you're chronically cold as well. I used to be always like, always have it too hot. Wait, I can just. I'm an idiot. No, wait. I'm not an idiot. I just. Do I have bomb juice? I do! I just missed a very obvious thing, so I might be an idiot. Fucking cows, I swear to God. But hey, we did a thing. Lost a lot of weight. Seems like I'm having more cold since then. Yeah, apparently it really is a thing where your body has to adjust to the temperature that you are going to experience now because of a lot of insulation being, you know, gone. And can I ask again, how much weight did you lose, Jamie? Wasn't it like 20 kilograms or something? Yeah, that really sucks so much. Nah. Fucking moving hallways. Fucking bullshit. But like, is there a possibility that it can grow back stronger again? Did you like check with a dermatologist or something, or your doctor? Is there something that can be done? Okay, that's creepy. I hear them. Only when I stand on that, though. But I don't see him. Oh! They made Jabu-Jabu into an almost horror game. Jesus, this is creeping me out. I don't like hearing monsters and not being able to see them because that makes me very spoopy. 25 in total is insane. You should be fucking proud of yourself. Because I know I am fucking proud of you. The doctor tested my blood, which came out I have too many iron, which is weird because I don't take any supplements. I'm not eating that much meat. Also came out that I don't drink enough, which is true. Right? It is fucking impressive. But that's weird. Is there any way, like, to make you not lose that much? It cost me more than an arm, though. Fact. Cost you about an arm and a leg. Well, maybe you should pick up Ring Fit Adventure instead of your girl. Oh, I like when she squats in the living room. Do her the favor. Go squat in your living room and go play Ring Fit Adventure. Just pick up you. Honey, I am way too heavy. You will not be able to pick me up. Plus, I completely panic and will not allow you because I have a severe fear of falling. And there is no man alive that can carry me without me feeling absolutely terrified. Usually like a fucking dumble. Well, if you make it a fucking dumble, maybe. No. My mom might be watching. But yeah. Never. God damn it, boy never grabbed a magic jar before. The moment I press two buttons simultaneously by accident, this fucking happens. At least I saved somewhere. Yes. I knew this from the start. I wouldn't have lost that much weight in a year, which took me 4 years to get on me in the first place. Really sucks, man. But like, how much did you lose in 1 year time? And go play Ring Fit Adventure, by the way. It's fucking fun. No, sadly. I wish. But like I said, we saved somewhere, so it's nice. You lost the whole 25 in a year? Girl, that's nuts. I thought it was 25 in a period of 4 years, but 25 in a year? Holy crap. You must be dedicated. I didn't really. My length and total weight when I started was way too much. Yeah. I already feel anxious because I lost almost 10 kilograms and 7 of those were in a month or two time. Tell me your secrets. Oh. Watch out, Jamie. Electricity is running through this blue slimy thing. Yeah, we go back. Honey, I hate to say this to you like this because I love you. I honestly do. But her secret probably is starting. What the fuck is it? Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Just like you usually do, pretend I didn't say anything. Wait, hang on, hang on. A short, squishy princess has a cross attitude with you, falls into a hole, then suddenly crushes on you when you act big and strong to help her. Mara, how'd you modern yourself into a Zelda game? What do you... I mean, what do you mean? Oh, first of all, you're calling me short and squishy? How dare? And I did not fall into a hole. And... oh, Kusoi. My shield! Bitch, you gotta die now. I need my shield back. That bitch is expensive. Yeah, thank God. But I have... if that was the only way I would get a crush, though, I would fall a lot. Or I would not have a lot of crushes. I wish I had someone who acted big and strong and helped me, so I can crush on them. With my thighs. Cool. Getting hurt enough by people who call you fat, seeing your skinny friend even starting to lose weight, your own wedding coming up, and want to feel comfortable in a wedding dress. Should I go on? Maybe you should, especially wedding part. Although I do feel like that, I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Because all I see is the POV of women, and women get harassed a lot by their weight. Like if you are a little bit plump or big, or like, you know, like the big fluffy dam, you know, anywhere on that scale, it's like you're public property and everyone can talk about it, and you should be fine with it because, well, if you didn't like it, then stop being fat, right? So I'm not sure like how men would experience that. I remember this one kid who got bullied He went out, got bullied for being fat, because the guy was like, oh, she gets so fat. It was like, you know, every time I fuck your mom, she gives me a cookie, which was badass, by the way. But still, why do people think they have the audacity? You know, who has the fucking audacity to say such a thing? They can be. I mean, I remember, and now I'm gonna go and tell you guys something that I have not told a lot of people because I was very embarrassed of this. I've always been on the extra side of the weight scale, right? So when I was younger, I had a little bit of squish around the hips and on the belly. Like, we're talking, I was like 8, right? Maybe 10, but not much older. For a kid, I was actually okay. I was not that big, but I was still bigger than others. But if I look back, I'm like, I am regular kid size. Still, I got bullied because I remember very vividly, I went to my aunt's place, like my mother's sister. We no longer have contact with her, but I went to her place with my sister and we played with her son, who was with between me and my sister in age, I believe, or just a little bit above my sister. And I remember playing outside, being tackled and brought to the ground by these 2 or 3 strangers, like kids, right? A little bit older than me, but they tackled me to the ground, lifted up my shirt, and started like pinching my stomach and my hips, and constantly talking about all that fat I was carrying around me. And I don't remember any specifics, like after that, if they just left me alone and went, because that is what I think happened. I don't think anyone saw or did anything. But to this day, I sometimes still think back to that moment. I was a fucking 8-year-old, I think. Like I said, it was 8 or 10, something like that. And those were strangers, and they tackled me to the ground and thought it was okay to lift my shirt up all halfway up my stomach to pinch my squishables. That's fucked up, right? So I have not told a lot of people that because it's a memory I'd rather forget, which for some reason my stupid brain just doesn't want to. And that's one of the things that will haunt me forever. Even when I do end up being both, not just hot, but skinny as well, because, duh. No, but in all seriousness, I think that will be a memory I will carry with me until I'm like 70. And then I get dementia and probably finally forget about it. But, like, people are so cruel. Oh no, oh my god, I totally went on this rant, something serious, and then apparently there was a clip made? You didn't say that out loud. What part? I'm supposed to pee? Wait, what? It's equally cruel to everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm being told you're fat. I won't sugarcoat it because you try to eat that too. Oh my fucking god, they are so mean. But in the first girl I ever tried to kiss, I just won't go away and forget. People are so cruel, and memories are too. I have to check this clip. Who acted big and strong and helped me so I can crush on them. I wish I had someone who acted big and strong and helped me so I can crush on them. With my thighs. It's true though! God damn it! Mara makes a wish is fact. I'm glad I made our JB laugh so hard and loud that she has to go to the bathroom now, but you know. Also, headbutting the first girl you ever tried to kiss is both adorable and awkward, and I'm very sorry, but it's also kind of cute. I'm sorry. Did you end up kissing her, Jesus. Kissing her in the end, though. Was your quest a success? She cried. Aww. No, I did not. Oh, no. I'm sorry. We were both 7. Oh. Still, I am so sorry. Save it. Okay. I had my first ever, like, boyfriend. I mean, we're talking holding hands and making stupid jokes. I think about the same time. It was like 10, maybe? I was like 6th grade, like, sixth grade. And then when I was in 7th grade, I was like, you know, maybe I get the courage to give him a kiss. And then apparently over the summer we had broken up. I, you know, did not get the memo, but fuck you, Luca. I'm a catch. Don't break the box. God damn it, I broke the box. I don't have my shield on. Save. That does sound adorable though, a 7-year-old headbutting another girl because he tries to give her a kiss. Yeah. I wonder, like, it does make me think now that I have my own kids, like, how will Taya be in like a year or 2? Will he also find a girl he likes? Or boy, you know, love is love, except the age thing. That's not okay. We do not support pedophilia on this channel. Anyways, but I really wonder, like, what will his first girlfriend be like and such, or boyfriend again, or they them friend. I don't know. Sometimes I go and say, wait, son, no, you can't do that. That's for girls. And I go, oh, wait, it's 2025. You do you, Kingsley. You can do whatever you want. It's funny. Forward at the same time I did. Oh, no. Oh. Aw. Poor baby Trogdor. Okay, so the noodles are gone, so that means... I hear them, I just don't see them. Again. Oh. I must admit that I've always been a shy / anxious person when it came to, like, physical touch, so to speak. Because I remember at some point I had a boyfriend on, like, first year of high school, right? And, like, after a week or 2, he went up to me and said, well, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, so boyfriend and girlfriends do kind of, you know, stuff together. like kissing. And I panicked so loudly, I broke up with him. I was not ready to be kissing boys. I was like 13. But first actual kiss was 8. First girlfriend of Jen. Aww. Oh. That's really young. My first like actual kiss was at 14. So maybe I was just late to the party. My first boyfriend was, like I said, my if you count that guy that I broke up with, even though we were dating for like a week or 2, I would have been 13. The guy I dated before that was Kevin, and Kevin turned out to be gay. So technically Kevin would be my first boyfriend. We dated for like 2-3 months. Again, still just holding hands and be happy with each other's, you know, being in each other's space. But yeah, so then my first actual kiss, I was like 14, with a guy I crushed on, and I just wanted like a little peck on the cheek, and then he went full action. I was like, okay, so apparently it's happening. And a year later, I had my first adult experience. The guy was a lot older though. I was 15, he was 21, and turned 22 a month later. But he had my permission, etc., etc. Yeah. My first time kissing was at 13 behind a closet while playing hide and seek. Aw, that's cute! That is adorable. What is it? Confession Tuesday? I forgot to bring the princess, damn it. Oh, Ruto! How inconsiderate! How could you leave me behind? If you're a man, act like one. Take responsibility. Nah, she wanna lay him. Like the squishy princess that fell in a hole. Bitch she is. That's it. That's what I've been looking for. Throw me up there onto the platform. Yeet. Lay him low. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone. Why Princess Ruto? Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu-Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. But now that I found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So, take me home right now. Sassy cunt. What is this? An octopus? Well, technically no. God damn it. such a bitch of a mini boss. Honestly, I don't get the tactic behind this guy. It's fucking annoying. Turn around. God fucking damn it. Zelda would notice that Link looked uncomfortable and smelled the kingfish and he never wanted to talk about it. But if I don't, and he does turn around... It's easier to get hit to make him turn around than... Got him. Hit him in the ass. Yeah! Where are my hearts, bitch? Fucking hearts, because I hate him. But we got him. Alright, so. Now for my next trick. Where's the cow? It's so stupid to think, where's the cow when I want to open a fucking door? But here we are. Oh, godverdomme. I looked away for 0.2 seconds. So are you for honestly just a cow that I can walk through? So if I do this, was it this one? No. That sounded weird. No, it's... What a nice song. It reminds me of the pasture. That song makes me feel so good I can produce a lot of milk. Have some of my refreshing and nutritious milk. Thanks. Your clip, I have a clip's leaderboard pop up on my side. It says, Trogdor the Meminator is now the new top clipper at 5 views. press. Frigging move. Bitch, why he moving? Sure. But Chalk, tell me, how are you and Patricia? You doing okay? Come on. Thank you. Hey, nice! I got a deck shield. Let's go. Now it's boss battle time. Idiot. It's been a while. Nay. That's the only downside about Legend of Zelda bosses is they're not hard, you just gotta wait a lot. And that's why boss fights take so long. Because you gotta wait until you have the opportunity to hit them. And then you hit them 3 times. Times 3. And that is when they die. 1, 2, 3, dead. So the only thing that makes a boss fights hard is you gotta wait. So it's kind of like some Dark Souls bosses. Some of them, yeah. A lot of them are just really fucking hard because they hit hard and are unpredictable when you encounter them first. But like the Zelda bosses, they all follow like 1, maybe 2 patterns. Gotta wait your turn. Yeah, but the difference in Zelda bosses is that you don't have to dodge every 3 fucking seconds. You're late! What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. I wish I was someone's Princess Ruto so I could be saved. Just a goddess. She just reminds you of Kara. You looked cool. Cooler than I thought you would anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. Bitch, I want that spiritual stone. You mean the spiritual stone of water, Zora's sapphire, don't you? My mother gave it to me and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. All right, I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now engaged. You obtain Zora's sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession. You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Alright. So what we're gonna do is 10 minutes to 10 p.m. We're going to go to Princess Zelda. We're gonna grab the Ocarina of Time. We're gonna open the door, grab the Master Sword, go through time, talk to Sheik, and that's when we call it a day. Capiche? Doesn't tell daddy. Don't tell daddy. Yeah, but in this case, she's really talking about her father. The man who donated his sperm to his mother. To her mother. God damn it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's cooking. Because I'm going to make something. It's called, hang on. It's called I don't have the recipe by hand. Where the fuck is it? There it is. I left out the title. Damn it. I think it's like a mac and cheese brisket-esque thingy. It looks so good. But the problem might be the brisket. I'm gonna see if my butcher has it. If not, I need to make something else. And then I might make something easy tomorrow and then meal prep this weekend with a different big recipe. Oh, sorry, I'll leave. I really hope they sell brisket at my butcher. I'm really looking forward to making that recipe. Oh, hello. In old times, I heard there were many wild rabbits in the land of Hyrule. Not anymore, though, because of excessive hunting. That took a dark turn. I want to become a rabbit. Listen to the wind with those ears. Hop across the ground with those legs. Even if I can only pretend. Oh, honey. Oh my god, Sarge! You saved the stream! You saved my channel. Thank you. All in a day's work. Yeah. Best mod. Only mod, but still best mod. Alright. Let's go see a princess. The gate's closed? What? Alright. Such a badass. I lost her. You over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. Such a nose, he can sniff magic items for days. Let's go. So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. Such badass. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Gotta snuff it out though. Later! Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. Ganondorf, sniffer of people. Jesus. He has a real nose for crime. He always puts his nose in crime, that's for sure. Oh. You found the Ocarina of Time. This is the royal family's hidden treasure, which Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. Jamie, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Jamie, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. You learned a song of time. Whoosh! Now, Jamie, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Instead of opening the door and then let Ganon grab it anyways. Bye. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's time for bat. But we're gonna go in, grab the song, you know, like, to go to the Temple of Time. The Master Sword. And then, Prelude of Light. That's the one. I was like, well, what's the fucking song's name? But it's Prelude of Light. And, when Sheik sends us on our way to go to the forest, we save. And exit. Because it's bedtime. Temple of Time. Let's fucking go. Jamie, isn't that? I'm so sorry. It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Teehee. Jamie. Wake up. Jamie the Chosen One. I am Raru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Lights. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. They actually did want to make this a temple, like the Forest Temple, the Fire Temple, etc. They actually wanted to make a Light Temple, but then they didn't because of space on the cartridge. The Master Sword, the evil, destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Jamie, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Look, Jamie, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only the worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? I do. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only a little influence, even in this sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Raru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. You received the Light Medallion. Raru the Sage adds his powers to yours. And that is what I feel like they did great in Tears of the Kingdom. But I cannot tell more of that because of spoilers. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Alright. I can't save the world if you can't stay up past bedtime. Exactly. I have been pushing back an ad, by the way, so after we're done, I have to roll an ad or my pre-roll ads get back on. Jamie, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. To your mom and go to bed. They do. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. one in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, and one inside of a goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there holding the mythical master sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl, I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Jamie? I do! So now we're gonna save. Alrighty! That was another good run, guys. Boop. But if real heroes listen to their mom and go to bed, I will become a real hero in like 10 minutes. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say our goodbyes, then I'm gonna roll an ad so my pre-rolls get turned off again. And as soon as the ad has finished, we're gonna close the stream. So, that means that next week, this Friday, like last Friday I had dinner, so I couldn't stream. But this Friday, we will be back with more Silksong. And next week, we will continue off where we left off and grab the hookshot and at least make our way towards the forest temple. I'm not sure if I can do both the hookshot and the entire forest temple in like 2.5 hours. But we'll see how far we get, right? So yeah, because that's what heroes do. Absolutely. Heroes get attempt to get 8 hours of sleep at least. So yeah, I had no calls during my shift. So yeah. So that's good. But for now, I wanted to thank Sergeant Sugar for the resubscription and Trogdor, congratulations on being the top clipper. You didn't share it in the Discord, I think, so I'm gonna do that for you. Copy. Yeah, thank you all so much again for joining me tonight. I had, as per usual, a wonderful time with you guys. I'm gonna end the stream. I will be back on Friday with more Silksong, and next week we're gonna continue with Master Quest. Yeah, it's not a lot to say other than that. So I wish you all a very good night, and I'll talk to you later.